today's show is brought to you by True Classic Tees. As you can see, baby, I got mine on because it is for the man that has that nice athletic build up top, but might not be as athletic in the midsection. It gives you a little more room. Talk about that margin of error. You want the margin of error in the right places. And that's what True Classic Tees brings to you, but not just with the t-shirts that they do have in all type of prime colors, which is perfect because it goes with literally everything. But they also have loungewear, hoodies, and stuff like that as well. And you know how we do. If we're going to talk about any company on this show, we talk about them for a reason, baby, because we support them, but they also have a promo code so we can help you as well. That promo code is MOAT. You use that, you'll get 25% off of your purchase at trueclassictees.com. Once again, that promo code is MOAT. So check them out. Shout out to True Classic Tees for supporting the culture, baby. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've been teasing it. We've been talking about it. In fact, he's supposed to have been on with us a couple of times, but on our end, we've had to reschedule.
I'm sorry.
And we are so grateful for him being able to be flexible, to spin the block on us and come back through here, man. We are talking to Steelers rookie running back number 30, Jaylen Warren. Jaylen, man, first off, man, how are you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I'm just living life, man.
I like that.
Living the dream.
I like it, man. And how has your just transitioning to the NFL, how's that been for you in comparison to college?
I would say, yeah, I've learned a lot, especially talking to the vets, them kind of guiding me in like the right places, what to do, finding out a routine for myself. I know as well as everybody else does, it's a long season. So you really got to find out what's like optimal for your body to see what's, what you got to do to perform, at your best every week.
No, you're absolutely right about that, man. And speaking of you performing your best every week, I mean, you're an undrafted dude. And typically, man, when those guys come into the league, they don't play a lot. But for you, you've been able to carve out this niche, this role, and we can see the productivity. So just talk about what has that been like for you?
I'm not gonna lie, it was really unexpected. My goal coming in was to obviously make the team. But if you would have told me I was like playing as much as I am now, I wouldn't have believed you, coming in. So I would say like I'm shocked. I'm grateful for the opportunity, every opportunity I get to get out on the field. But I'm glad, I'm grateful for it.
Now, have you had that like fanboy moment, chat, man, where you thinking about the person you've been playing with on Madden or the person that you've been watching growing up and now you're actually out there on the field with them? Has that happened to you yet?
Yeah, it's actually a pretty surreal moment. Like, I got boys back at home. They'll send me like they're playing with me on Madden.
Let's go.
I just think that's pretty crazy. Like, what the heck? I'm on a video game.
Yo, that is awesome, man.
It is.
Now, I want to go back a little bit to whenever you were in high school, because you're coming off your senior year, like over 3,000 yards. What was going on with recruiting? Why couldn't you make it anywhere else outside of Snow College? And I also heard that you almost just quit football. So what was going on at that time?
You said you heard I almost quit football.
I did hear that.
Yeah, during that time.
I saw it in an article. Is that true or false? Maybe it's false.
No, it's true, but I didn't know it was out there like that.
Yeah, I read an article.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, my homie does his research over here, man. So shout out to you getting that info right there,
yes,
man.
Sir. Right. Shout out to you.
Big geek research right
Let's
there.
Go.
I guess like, in high school, I ran the wing T offense, and I was like the fullback. And so teams like I wasn't really highly recruited because they didn't think I was fast enough, or I was called the system back. Like that was the only offense I could play. So that my grades played a part in it. I'm not gonna lie, my grades played a part in that too. But yeah, that's what happened with that situation. Had limited options coming out. Ended up choosing Snow College. Actually, the first season of Snow College is when I, planned on, quitting, because it was like after one game, I had this great senior year in high school, 3,000 yards, and I go to JUCO, and I like barely play. I get like 2 snaps a game, and it was like the fourth game.
Wow.
Um, we lost, and I had like maybe a run or two, but then I'm like, damn, did I lose it? So I'm like on the phone with my pops. I'm like, Dad, I don't think I can do this. Like, I think I'm done with football. That was probably just a high school thing, whatever. And he's like, okay, I'll come get you right now, because he's only 2 hours. I was like,
Wow.
okay, hold on, let me think about this a little bit more. Maybe I'm not ready to quit yet. Like, that's just him being hard on me, showing like tough love. That's like probably my biggest supporter in that sense. So yeah, that's the story with that. I don't think I ever like wanted to quit other than when I'm conditioning. You feel me?
Yeah,
Summer
yeah, yeah.
conditioning.
Yeah, so what changed for you there? Like, when did the uptick in production start happening at Snow? And then, because you ultimately then transferred to Utah State.
I guess I just like just stuck with it, trusted the process, took it a little bit more serious.
Yeah, were you
That
just starting to
summer,
play better? Is that what it was? Did you, like, talk to
yeah, yeah,
coaches?
yeah.
Because when I look at you, I'm like, man, 3,000 yards as a senior, like that's most people's like career numbers. You had 3,099 rush yards and 38 touchdowns. Like, bro, that's nuts. That's nuts.
Hey, I had a really good O line. I'm telling
Like,
you, my O
man.
line. It ain't hard running through open holes.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
crazy though, man. And going back to, just that high school time frame, what was the high school football scene like growing up in Utah? Because we obviously hear about Florida, you hear about Texas, California,
Yeah.
and all these other places, Virginia as well. But we don't really hear about Utah to that extent. So what was that even like?
I mean, it's all I know.
Yeah.
I've also heard we played out of state. Like we went to play my junior year, we went to play Centennial,
Oh,
and
okay.
that stadium was jumping, and they were cussing at us, calling us all these words. We're like, whoa, what? Like they can say this out loud? And so, you don't hear that stuff in Utah.
Not at all.
Um, yeah, at all. And I remember like my senior year, the football team, we had to go around our school telling people to come to the game. We were 14-0,
What?
like one of the best seasons ever over there, and we
Wow.
were to come to the game. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I don't know. You could see in like some of our highlight videos, it will like zoom out, and you'll see there's barely people in the stands.
Man. So,
Yeah.
so then that probably was a massive transition for you by the time you got to Oklahoma State, then, where you're talking about playing in front of thousands upon thousands of just rabid fans out there.
Oh
How
my God.
how was that
What?
for you, man? Where obviously you had a ton of success being the Big 12 Offensive Newcomer of the Year and stuff like that. So what was that for? What was that like for you?
Yeah, the scenery changed drastically. I remember we come out, we come out the tunnel, and we come out the tunnel the first home game, and we're running. All I remember is like we're waiting at the gate. They let the gate out, and we're running through all this smoke. I can't even see where I'm running. And as the smoke starts disappearing, you just see all this orange. Like I've never seen that many people before, and it's such a great scene. I really do think that plays into like the home team advantage, all that,
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
that's definitely something you want to play, with.
Well, but say the energy, I'm sure you get that boost. I mean, very similar to coming out here at Acrisure Stadium, right? When no fans get to going nuts, it's like, man, you run a little faster, you stiff on
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
stiffer.
Start spoiling. Yeah, all starts coming together.
Yes, indeed, man.
What do you think it is, like, within you to where you go from a place like Snow College and you transfer to Utah State and then go to Oklahoma State after there, where there's probably even just some uncertainty with that situation, and then you get undrafted going to the NFL, and then as soon as you get with the Steelers, you start popping off. Like, how do you explain this journey for you? Like, what is it like within yourself, whether it's just your commitment to the craft or belief in yourself? Like, what is it?
I do think it's like my competitiveness. Um, you can. you can put me in a room full of like all the talented dudes in the world, but I won't let no one in that room outwork me.
He got that dog in
Hey,
him. He
that's
got
just
that dog in him.
like
Let's go.
yeah, like you could name like all the greats. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be in that room like, oh my gosh, like admiring them. But when it come to work, yeah, I just like I get competitive. And it's even like I think it's like with the little things like ever since high school during practice, I don't take my helmet off or I don't ever take a knee.
Okay,
Like I don't,
okay.
yeah, and and
No,
my whole thing has always been like never show signs of weakness. So, I mean, I ain't saying that's weak. People that do that, that's just the
it,
culture we built at East.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and so I guess I just stuck with it, and I've been told that people look up to that, and I guess like people feed off each other's energy, and I'm a strong believer. Like I wouldn't say I'm a vocal leader, but I'm a leader by example. So
No,
yeah,
absolutely, man. And when you talk about those type of things, those little intangibles, right? Not taking a knee, not taking your helmet off, man, it's contagious and it's intimidating, man. When you're a defender and you're tired and you're looking at that running back and you're like, bro, he still ain't take a knee yet. He's not tired a little bit. He just hit
yeah,
us off for how long? Like, absolutely. And just as a fan of your game, man, you can see that you detail your work. I mean, I love watching you block sometimes, man, on some of these jet sweeps, how you're accelerating
uh,
into the contact, man. Like, those little things like that is the difference between it being a 1 yard gain and these 5, 10, 12 yard gains that we're seeing. A lot of that does stem from your blocking, man. So definitely keep that thing rolling. But
yeah.
I want to talk to you a little bit about your journey to the NFL in terms of coming to the Steelers. Obviously, you weren't drafted, but just talk about that draft experience for you. Did you expect to get drafted? And then ultimately, why did you decide to come to Pittsburgh and so forth?
So yeah, at the senior year, we played our bowl games, and you go right into draft training.
Longest year of your life, baby. Longest year of your life.
That's what I've been told. But hey, I'm definitely enjoying it in the process. Like, yeah. So, um, I guess like come draft day, I was going into the weekend expecting not to get drafted because I feel like you if you expect something and it don't happen, then that's how you get disappointed. So
Okay.
I
A little reverse psychology right there.
yeah. So
See,
I'm
I
like,
should have took your thoughts. I was in here arrogant. I'm like, man, I'm going early.
yeah.
The earliest number, that's the one we preparing for.
Hey man, hey. I wish I could think like that, but
It hurt my feelings in there too. Don't worry about it. We was all hurt. Yep.
yeah, it's something my pops always told me like when you expect it, it doesn't happen. That's like just how you get disappointed. So that was my mentality going into the weekend. I remember it was one day. It was like, or it was the last draft day, and it was pretty early. Like I wake up. Was the third day. I wake up. I go straight downstairs. I turn on the TV. I'm like, okay, I'm watching
Yeah.
whatever happens, And I thought it was cool seeing these people that I knew get drafted because I wasn't familiar with the process, the NFL,
Oh,
until
yeah.
I got close to it. So I'm like, when I do get drafted, I'm like, oh shoot, I know this dude.
Yeah.
I seen him at the combine. Like I'm happy for all of them.
Yeah.
But I remember the Packers called me. It was a Packers running back coach. He called me and he's like, I see my phone ringing. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like I was showing my family, like, look, I'm getting a call. And then I answer. He's like, hey, Jaylen, how you doing? I was like, I'm good. And he's like, this is the running back coach for the Packers. I was just calling to check in on you. I was like,
Oh,
yeah.
it was a wellness call. Oh, don't give me no wellness call, man.
Bro.
Don't give me no
I
wellness
was like,
call, little
ah.
draft day, man.
Like, oh, yeah, I'm good.
It happens. It happens. Yup. That they hit me up on a Wednesday. We just want to make sure you got all the right information. Is this the right emails? I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, you don't need to do that. Don't do that.
That's what I'm saying,
feeling
bro.
you. I feel you on that. Absolutely.
Yeah, bro. So, that happened. The rest of the day went by. I didn't get drafted. But I always told like my agent, like my family, is all I need is a shot. I
Yeah.
don't have to get drafted. All I need is a shot, and I'll be fine. I'm gonna make the most of it.
And then
And
why why Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, they offered me the most.
Hey, shy, there it is.
Yeah,
Get the bag.
that was looking hefty. I was like,
Get
woo,
the bag.
that's a-
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that's how.
Hey, I like that, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Trust me, baby. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
And this one's from a fan here, and in relation to you signing with Pittsburgh and everything, and just you making the team. He asked, was there a distinct play or moment that you realized your spot on the team was solidified? And then what did you do, or what was that initial reaction afterwards?
I wouldn't say there was like a play where I'm like, okay, I made it. It could have been, I don't know. I don't like think like that. Like it could have been the greatest run, and I'll still think I didn't do anything.
That's the
Like,
reason that you've been able to overcome all your adversity. There's nothing wrong with that mindset. Nothing wrong with that at
Yeah.
all, baby.
Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I never thought like, okay, I made it. Like,
Mhm.
so I mean, that's the answer to that. I just, the best play is the next play. So I just, would capitalize if it was a good play or not, on to the next. Yeah, I guess when it came down to that Tuesday, at 4:00, I think, and then, it was like 3:51. People were like, "You made it!" Like, don't. I'm like, "No, we still got 9 more minutes. I'm not going for that. We still got 9 minutes." So yeah, until it turned 4, that's when I was like, "Wow, I actually made it."
No, I like that right there.
Did you do anything after? Celebrate?
No, I don't think I did anything to celebrate. Just like get on the phone with my family.
Man, you ain't gonna get you one of them steaks down there, like Morton's Hyde Park or something, baby. You supposed to go get you one of them big boy steaks, man, to celebrate yourself.
Yeah, I should have went out and got some food, but knowing me, I would OD with it. And once I start, there's no stopping.
No, I could dig that, man. But since you've been in the NFL now, and I mean, you've been playing in a ton of games, what has been the most challenging aspect of being a professional player for you so far?
I guess just finding a routine. Prior to being in the league, Oklahoma State, I never really knew how to take care of my body. I'll get like a 35 carry game,
Mm-hmm.
and if I'll be sore, but if I'm not hurting, I'm sleeping. Sleeping is my recovery.
Oh no!
So,
yeah,
I didn't do anything. They'll be like, "Why don't you come in the
Get you some hot tubs, some cold tubs, some ice,
Yeah.
some stem, some massages, chiropractic. Yeah,
Yeah,
take care of your body,
exactly.
baby. Got to do that.
And I was like, "What? I don't need that. I'm not hurt." And I think I waited too long. Realized that. So I think, yeah, just finding a routine with all that, a weekly routine has been kind of, because everybody's body is different. You got to find
Very
out
true.
what's best for yours.
Nah, and trust me, man, it's one of them things. The longer you play this game, man, you'll learn that what might have worked for you in the beginning of your career, when you get to the middle part, might not be the same, and you might change it when you get to the end of it. But it's definitely important to take care of your body, because that is your money maker, baby. Yes, indeed.
True.
Yes, indeed, man. But
I have
go ahead.
learned a lot.
Say it again. No?
No, I'm saying, like, I have learned a lot from the vets when it comes to that aspect. Like, that really does take precedence over, like, all the injuries and everything that comes, like, with on the field that may be aching. Like, that's, like, number one.
Yeah. And since that was the most challenging aspect thus far, let's flip it to the other side, man. What have you been enjoying the most about being in the league, man?
And I guess just having my own spot. Like, I got, like, own apartment.
There it is. There it is.
I just stay here by myself, and it's just,
Come say,
I think,
do you have like family out here? Like, what's going on with your situation? Without getting too personal, but
like, I guess just being like on my own. I don't gotta be responsible for anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Obviously the pay. Oh my gosh, what? That is ridiculous, bro. What? That yeah. I mean that.
I love the reaction. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, You should have seen my face when it first dropped. I'm like, whoa.
It's all mine? All this?
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Yeah, that
Any
paycheck
big
is nice.
purchases or splurges?
You said what?
Any big purchases or splurges with your first couple checks here?
Not yet. Not yet. I'm kind of saving it up.
Smart move. Smart move. I like it. I like
I
it.
I do kind of spend some here and there though, but nothing like OD like 20K. Nothing like that.
I like it. Yeah, because you do got to have that balance, though, man. You do put your body through a lot, and you do have to make sure you enjoy yourself. But, yeah, that balance is definitely important, man.
Hey, so we got some fan questions here that popped up. Ryan McPherson tells me, could you ask Jaylen his thoughts on KP8? You said you're a dog, so, I mean, could you tell if anyone else got that dog in them, too?
Uh-oh. Roof, roof, roof.
And Kenny Pickett?
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah, he's a dog for sure. Like, I love his play. I love playing with quarterbacks that are physical. I think, I don't know if that's smart, but I think it brings, like, some type of energy to the team. Like, ooh,
You want a tough guy. Yeah.
Hit. Like, let's all hit, like a pack of dogs. I love playing with him. Like his confidence, he gonna let you know if you right or wrong. He gonna let you know what needs to be done in order for things to work out. And I think ever since the bye week, we've been kind of finding that chemistry with each other. And Kenny Pickett has been a huge asset of the team.
This one's from Eli Can't Read. What running backs inspire you?
Saquon is one I always looked at.
Okay.
Bro, Saquon, yeah. Yeah, Saquon, I always like. I like backs that are like you don't know their next move.
Explosive, compact, can go 80, can run through you. Yeah, I see your thought process, and I see how you play the game. Now I'm seeing what you're putting up. Okay. Yes, sir.
They're like exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't predictable.
No, I definitely like that there.
Hard.
All right, Supreme Sammy 69 says, what is your favorite thing about the city of Pittsburgh?
My favorite thing about the city of Pittsburgh, I would say I'm still like finding my way through it. I can easily tell you my least favorite
Go for it.
thing.
Yeah, go for it.
The roads. Oh
Pothole city,
the whole
the
area, the way it's like gridded out. Oh my gosh, like I'm scared to drive and like stick my hand out the window. I feel like I might hit a car. Like everything's so narrow. The turns it's hard reading the Apple Maps. I don't know if y'all ever been here.
Oh yeah, born and raised.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. I got to get used to the roads. But yeah,
that is for certain a Pittsburgh thing. Yeah, you learn really quick.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, so we did have a couple more though, man. Before we have finished this thing up with you, I wanted to take it back a little bit though, man, to focusing a little bit more on the upcoming matchup that you got on Sunday, man, with the Baltimore Ravens. Just talk about some of the things that you see from them defensively on tape, man. Some of the things that you think could potentially be some challenges for you guys.
They do bring a lot of blitzes. As far as like they like to do a lot with their backers. They got a new backer from the Bears, Raekwon Smith. I don't know if y'all know him, but it's him, Queen.
Mm-hmm.
We just gotta, stay on point with like our keys. We got a good plan, to pick up all of it.
Don't tell us the plan. Do not tell us the plan. Okay, I'm about to say, do not tell us that plan right now, please.
I ain't gonna say no. I ain't gonna say the plan.
Because you was like
It
super
would be
confident.
interesting,
You was
but-
like, but look, we got this good plan. I don't know if you know about them linebackers. I'm like, I know these LBs. Absolutely. Don't tell the plan,
Yeah.
though. Please don't tell it all.
No. I just like I was the offensive unit. We got a plan for it all. Yeah, they like to throw a whole bunch at you. You know, after watching film, you start picking up like tendencies that are repetitive.
Yeah. No,
We gotta-
absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Well, the final one that we have for you today, man, is just talk about your welcome to the NFL moment. That moment where you're like, you know what? I'm here. Whether it was something good that happened for you, or like a lot of us, maybe it was something not so good that happened to you. But whatever it was, just that moment where you really sat back and was like, man, I'm here now.
There was I don't know if this counts because it was preseason.
All of it counts, baby. All of it counts.
Yeah, okay, it was the Seahawks, and I got like it was a good like so I caught a little drop pass like
Okay.
damn I forgot what it's called, but just like a little 5 yards, just a spot.
Like a little dump off, yeah.
Yeah, dump ball, yeah. And I break a tackle, and then I broke another one. But as I'm going, someone hits me. I'm like, whoa, this is how they hit in the NFL. Oh my! Like I get up, like I was like I'm straight, but boy, I felt that. I'm like, yeah, them boys are hitting in the NFL. But yeah, that. But I guess it was my first game. I'm on kickoff return. So I go out and I'm like, kind of like by myself standing because I'm the off returner. It's me and Benny Snell on the other side with the back. I'm just looking around like at the whole stadium, looking at my teammate. I'm like, bro, I'm actually in the NFL.
Yes, sir.
I'm playing the Bengals. You know how crazy
Yes,
that sounds?
sir.
They're like,
yes, sir.
who you playing this week? And I'm saying like the Ravens. What? It ain't like, oh, I'm playing the Snakes or a team like that. Like I'm about to play the Patriots.
Like
what?
These are the teams. Like this is what we grow up watching, idolizing, chasing for so long, and now you're actually living it, man. Like, dude, that is golden, man.
Exactly. No, 100%. And so I think, after that, and it pops up every now and then. Like we'll be in the huddle, and I'll see like the Steelers. So I'm like, wow, I'm really playing for the Steelers right now. This is nuts.
No, I love that, man. Love that.
And we got one more. The chat would kill me if I forget to ask this one because we ask it to every player for these interviews.
This is
the context for this is your teammate Kevin Dotson said last year in a tweet that he could defeat a cheetah one-on-one with his bare hands, weapons or anything like that. So that's what we're asking every player. Do you think you could do that? You 1v1 versus cheetah, like MMA, probably
it's
like
life
cage
or
match.
Death. You can't run. You got to sit there and fight. Are you making it out of there?
Y'all talking about the animal cheetah?
Yeah,
an actual cheetah.
Not Tyreek Hill cheetah. That's
Right.
the little cheetah. We talking the real
Oh, that's
cheetah.
the little cheetah.
Yeah, with the ones with teeth in the tail. That one, yeah.
If I could, I can't run.
No, yeah.
Dude,
You gotta
Cage
sit
match.
there. Yeah, how you feeling? You
I'm
making it out
gonna
of there?
I'm pull one of those where I just put it in the headlock the whole time, and just
Was that my
just
left?
hold it
Someone
there
said they were just going
as
to
tight
punch him
as
and
you
run,
can.
but then we
Arthur
told him it's in a
Milet
cage.
said he
You
was
can't do
going to
that.
headlock it. Arthur Milet, he was the one.
He
He said he was
might
going to
have said
headlock it. Yeah.
Yeah, just put like a dog. Like I feel like you just put them in a headlock, and you just hold on as tight as you can.
You not worried about the teeth though?
Nah, my arms are gonna be under the jaw while I'm just choking it. Because if I let go, I'm dead. And I ain't trying to die.
Yeah, you got to think the adrenaline's really going to kick in.
Yeah, it has to. It's life or death, fight or flight, man.
Yeah,
We're gonna find out.
It won't let me. It won't let me go. I'm telling you right now, I'm not letting go.
Let's go.
I might pinch it. I might pinch it while I got it in the headlock. Try to find its weak spot.
Oh man. No, I love it. I love it. So the headlock. So you feel like the headlock will work and that'll get you victorious in this 1v1 versus the cheetah. I respect it. I like it. That's why he got that dog in him. See, he feel he can get out of every situation. I respect it, baby. I do. So
Work smarter, not harder.
Hey, ain't that the truth, baby? Ain't that the truth? Well,
Yeah.
Jaylen, man, we definitely appreciate you taking some time, man, to jump on the show with us, man. You have been awesome. The fans love you. We big fans of your game, man, so keep doing what you're doing, man, all right?
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.
No doubt,
All right,
baby.
bro. Peace.
Peace. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Steelers running back, Jalen Warren. Dude, that was fun, man. That was fun.
I'm just trying to think. Was that the GOAT interview? I don't know.
I feel like we do this every time, too.
I don't know. That
It
was
felt,
awesome,
it felt
though.
pretty hot. Well, you know what they say. You're only as good as your last performance. So, since he was our last interview, I think that was our best interview. I'm just throwing it out there, man.
Shout out to you guys for the good questions.
Yes, the
too.
questions were fire. It was
Yeah,
really
because
good
whenever we
questions, man.
posted the
Really good
picture
questions.
earlier today on Instagram and Twitter, you guys were dropping some stuff. So that's why I tried to
Yeah.
get some of them in there. But even you guys in the chat, the KP8 question, that was a good one too. Shout out to you guys.
Yeah, man. Salute, man.
You
Good
make
team
this thing
effort,
roll
man.
too.
And Deke with the Big J journalism research, he said, yo, how did you know that? I didn't know
was
that
in an
was out
article.
there like that. Look
Yeah.
at Deke with the research. Yo. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Do what I can out here.
Nah, man, that was fire right there, baby. That was fire.